Hey guys, Ben here. This is me absolutely failing at making the intro to this because I made a video on how I wet sanded Ethereal Fortress to 320 grit and it came out absolutely terrible. I didn't explain it right at all. I was all over the place, so please forgive me, but I cut that out. Trust me when I say it is up to 320 grit, but let's just move on. So here I am about to paint it. I have washed everything, got all of the dust off, blasted it with the air compressor and such. Then I have gone through just now, before I'm painting it, and wiped it down with rubbing alcohol on the outside. So I got all the parts facing the reverse side up. I'll spray that first, let that sit for an hour or two, be patient about it, and do it correctly the first time, and then flip it over and do the other side, let that dry overnight, and then I will tape everything off and do the white. So I'm too lazy to put in my contacts, which means I can't wear sunglasses, which means after staring at this for a little while, I now have sun blindness, but that's okay. It's starting to look good, and I can only tingle with anticipation to do the other side, because an integration always looks a little weird until you get it all one solid color, so it's going good. So, as per Bobo telling me to do so, which was a great idea by the way, I have this lid, and then this box, and this box we'll go over this lid, so that way it can dry inside, and no one's complaining about the smell, because obviously paint has a bit of an odor to it. Man, that handle came out really nice. Anyway, focus. And that way, not only does it protect it from everything else, you don't want any dust flying on this, so you can bring it inside, and it will dry nicely. Unfortunately, I have nothing to show because it's inside this box, but I do have something to say. First of all, this took 5.5 hours to tape off, so this is definitely something that will take a lot of patience. Painting is where most people will mess up. It's probably the most tedious and it takes a lot of waiting, but taping it off especially. I'm not really good at hand paint, so I tape off all my stuff, and it takes a really long time. When you have all the tape on, check all of the edges one last time before you take it out to make sure everything is crisp. I'm pretty bad at that, so I'm probably gonna have to, I think I'm gonna have to clean up one spot because I noticed it afterwards. When you go to spray it, spray on a very, very light coat, just a dusting, and wait a few seconds for that to dry up. That will seal the edges around the tape a little bit better. Because if you go on one go really heavy, all of that is going to seep into the tape and it's going to bleed. But if you do a light coat, let that seal off a little bit, and then go in with a heavier full coat, then that will help prevent it from seeping in. That's my 2 cents. I'm going to let this dry overnight, and then I will come back and take off the tape, and then I should be ready for detailing, and then I will clear coat. So, this is pretty much how I'm going to leave this log. This is going to be the last build log before the final. And I am extremely happy with how this has come out. It is very, very nice. Very happy with myself. That window looks excellent. And I cast it in white so that when you see the glue line in there, you still see the white background, so you can't tell the difference. It's got it clear coated in there, and I just threw this on because I wanted to see what it looked like. So, that's it for the build log. I got it all painted up, and then the next one will be wiring it, and then finishing it. So, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.